.770318, a portion of the college property identified with county PIN number 453482745, which is located in the southeast corner of the intersection of Berlin Turnpike and the Route 7 bypass. The remaining 40.64272 acres of the parcel is already within the Purcellville corporate limits and contains the current college campus. The proposed annexation area is recommended for office light industrial use in the Purcellville Urban Growth Area Management Plan. The property is zoned County JLMA 3 Joint Land Management Area. We have a number of people signed up to speak this evening. Folks will be given 3 minutes to speak. The first person is Sam Brown, to be followed by Uda Brown.
Sam Brown, 3783 East Main Street, Purcellville. Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. I'm opposed to this annexation, primarily because of water. I just wonder if we have enough water in this town to cover all the growth that's being planned. Talking about the 2 shopping centers, their office complex, and a strip mall at the corner of 287 and 7, Autumn Hill, possible a hotel, other annexations this town's planning. Do you have enough water to cover all this? 1,600 people, students, even though they're students, are going to be here 3/4 of the year. That's a quarter of the population of Purcellville. That's a lot of people to add. And I realize that the information being given is that this is going to be a slow growth, 30, 40 students a year, but you never know, something could happen, and they could be an explosive growth. I also think that this annexation is illegal. The alternate land use map in Pugam calls for this property to be JLMA 3 houses to the acre, and now you're putting a campus on here. And I don't believe that this is right. I also have a problem with the water. Along with the water, I'm afraid that if you give out too much growth without the sufficient water, the county is going to have to bail us out. And it's going to be embarrassing for the town. They're going to have to put a line up Route 7 from LSCA. And then once that happens, then there will be all kinds of growth in this town. There will be just an explosive growth. And I thought that this council was a slow growth group, but I'm beginning to have doubts about that. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your comments. Our next speaker is Uda Brown, followed by Kelly Graham.
Okay. You, the town of Purcellville, filed 6 frivolous lawsuits against the county. 6. You delayed the, oh God, no one is looking at me in the eye. Jeez, I wonder why.
I'm just taking
6
notes.
frivolous lawsuits against the county about water and sewer to prevent the building of a public high school. And you delayed it for 3 years. Now, frivolous because you knew you didn't have any chance of winning. You wasted over $500,000 of the taxpayers' money to prevent the building of a public high school over water and sewer. And yet here you are, annexing like crazy all this stuff you're putting in light industrial, commercial, which is not legal. It violates the Pugam. This was a JLMA 3 R3 buffer zone between Purcellville and Hamilton. And by the way, Patrick Henry College is on a special use permit, which it ought to stay on because it's in violation of the Pugam. You're not supposed to be building a huge campus and then all this commercial development around an FF level of service intersection, folks. It's bad enough for people to get out of here and come back into town. You put all that campus and all that, which by the way is illegal. And by the way, you can be sued for it. This is ridiculous. It's just absurd. Nobody who has any town planning would ever put commercial development on the fringes of town when there's so much commercial development left in the town. The Pugam was designed to have centrality in the town, to keep the shopping on Main Street, which you say you want to take off with the SCR, which is ridiculous. We know that's not true. But the whole point is, what hypocrisy! You delayed a school for 3 years and 6 frivolous lawsuits and didn't give a damn about the taxpayer money that you were wasting, and now you're planning all this other development, which the town can't take? Where's the water and sewer problems now, folks?
Thank you for your comments. Our next speaker is